Man, I'm a lucky guy. God loves me. He's merciful. Um, I was sitting here in Panera Bread, and the phone rang, and it was from the hospital. So I answered it, and it was the doctor that had been doing all the tests to see if I had a fungal or bacterial infection. And he's like, I've got bad news. The pathology report came in and it's cancer. I'm like, oh no, I know that. I know that. I got that uh, diagnosis like 5 days ago, 6 days ago. It's about 5 days ago. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I was in the hospital. I'm like, how long did they have you in the hospital? I said, I was in there for 4 days. They were going to keep, well, I thought they were only going to keep you one extra day, the one day. I said, well, the guy came in, the doctor came in and asked me how I felt, and, do you think you need to stay another day? I was like, yeah, I wasn't. But something just told me to stay for some reason. It's not that fun being in the hospital. They're coming in and doing blood draws every day. That sucks. The IV's not that comfortable, It's kind of a sad environment, but still, if you're sick, it's the nice place to be. But I told him that, I was like, but all I know is that I was sitting in there after I hung up the phone going, man, what if that's the first you'd heard of this? What if none of the stuff that's happened with the verification of the insurance coming through, the MRI being done, it hasn't metastasized to the brain, the CT scan showing, positive signs that it's just localized to that one mass on the lung. The appointment with the pulmonary oncologist set up, because the doctor I was just talking to asked me who it was, and I told him the name, and he said, oh, she's great. That's a good sign. Of course he's going to say that, but maybe he's being honest. And the PET scan is scheduled, all this stuff. None of that would have happened if I hadn't stayed in that hospital for another day. And I don't know what told me to, the doctor kind of like made noises like he'd let me stay for another day, and I was like, okay. That would, yeah, I could use that. Man, all this good stuff happened because of that. I'd be crushed. I'd be sitting in there thinking I had no insurance, none of these other tests, there I had no appointments, nothing. And I'd have to go down there and handle it. I'd have to make all these phone calls, something, I don't know how it would have worked out. It worked out this way. I mean, this is a kind of a strange situation to be in, because you've got to prepare your mind. You got to I got to fight for my survival, and positive attitude and healing, but at the same time, you got to prepare yourself for it's not good, and you're not going to survive, and you're going to die soon. That's contradictory. It's not, the psyche can't really handle something like that, really. So my decision is just to leave it up to God. It's like, Lord, if you want to take me home, okay. Make it as easy as possible, where I'm not in too much pain and suffering. Or if you want me to live a while longer, quite a while longer, hopefully, that's good too. I'm ready for that also. Just His will. That's it. And I'm being proactive. This is the second day of my fast. I've been fasting. At noon today, I will have gone 48 hours without food. I'm going to be doing the fasting thing, periodic fasting, the whole time. I'm going to do that for the rest of my life, if I can. And I'm going to be doing the keto diet. I don't know how long I'm going to be on that, but I like it. I've tried it periodically before, and I'm going to do it again. It's kind of dirty keto now, because I just have a regular supermarket. I don't have access to a health food store right around here, Whole Foods or whatever. But it's not that, it's pretty good for dirty keto. Dirty keto, it's not organic and all that. But they've got grilled chicken in there that's really tasty. It's not like fried, it's not baked. Baked is all messy. The grilled is perfect, man. It's not hardly, there's no marinade on it or anything. It's just like spices on it. So it's just gonna be I'm thinking about breaking my fast today. Might try to go for another day just to push it for 3 days, because that's the ideal one to fast for chemo. Because a lot of people are doing that. They're fasting like 48 hours before their chemo infusion, and then they're 24 hours after. And they're getting good studies on that it less side effects, less damage to the healthy cells, and even more effective against cancer cells. That's it. I just wanted to let you guys know that what my thinking was, that what happened, and that because I'm really doing my channel is going to be turning more and more into like a testimonial and a witnessing type thing. I'm not going to push it too hard, but it's going to be a constant refrain. If you're walking the Christian walk, you have to tell people the good news. I'm not obligated to get somebody to believe in Jesus at all. All I have to do is tell them about it. Jesus said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And so that's it. Telling you about it, you guys are going to just have to figure out what you want to believe. And then there's a lot of other people that they already believe, and it gives them comfort to hear me talking about it, reaffirms their faith or whatever, I guess. But that's it anyway. I hope you guys have a nice day.